Jamie.
Hi.
You're soaking wet.
Yeah, you noticed.
Oh, give me that.
Thanks.
Here, I'll put this in the shower.
Appreciate it.
How did you get so wet?
Well, I think it started with my helping the EMTs unload the accident victims.
There was an accident?
Yeah, 2 cars of teenagers.
That's awful.
They're gonna be okay, though. They were very lucky.
Well, they were lucky to have you.
It's very nice to be here.
Good.
Something smells good. What?
Beef bourguignon. I think it's gonna be great.
Well, I'm glad I didn't eat when I met Amanda.
You saw Amanda?
Yeah, I saw Amanda. And then I went over to...
Jamie.
What?
I think I could hear about your day later.
Is this some kind of diversionary tactic? Well, you know something? It's working.
John Hudson, and I don't want you to ever come back here! Donna? Did you really mean that? I have wanted John out of this house for a long time. You seem pretty upset. I have been under a lot of strain lately, Victoria. You should know that. Well, Donna, why don't you sit down? I'll get you a drink. A glass of wine would be nice. Your luck? Well, that's the first time today. No, maybe the second. Here. Thank you.
Well, Donna, why don't you tell me why you hate Uncle John so much?
Well.
I don't believe it.
Cass?
Nicole Love? What are you doing here?
I'll tell you later. Come on.
What?
We have
Here.
to hug.
Why? What are you afraid of?
Death.
Well, everybody's afraid
I'm
of
not
death.
speaking in the abstract. I'm talking about mine. Stay down.
Who are you gunning for, anyway?
It's a long story.
And how did you learn karate?
Same way you learned to fight dirty.
Well, excuse me, but you had a gun.
Well, excuse me, but I didn't expect to run into somebody I knew.
I had a perfectly legitimate reason for being here.
Yeah? Sounded like a crap game to me.
Well, actually, it was more of a fundraiser.
Oh.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for justice.
This kind of justice?
Why don't you buy me something to eat and I'll tell you all about it.
All right, you're on.
All right.
Loan me a few bucks?
What?
Well, it just so happens that I wound up making a larger contribution.
Same old Cass.
No, it was a larger contribution than I anticipated. Really?
I'm waiting. You know, I don't like the tone that you've taken with me lately. So, I've also noticed that you've been watching me.
Have you?
Yes, and I want to clear up any misconceptions that you might have.
Great.
I don't want you to have any doubts about me.
Well, then, Donna, why don't you tell me about you and Uncle John?
You know, I really wish you'd call me Mother or Mom or...
You can't always have what you want.
No. No, you can't, can you?
What about Uncle John?
He left. Surely you saw him go?
I did, and I also saw that little scene at the front door.
He's gone, Victoria. And I am very glad about that.
Why?
Look, I know he's Michael's brother. But it's been very difficult to have him around here.
I'll bet.
He's always brooding and he's so negative. I mean, he never makes an effort to try to get along with anyone.
I wonder what he's brooding about.
I don't think it has to be anything specific. He just always seems to look at the dark side of everything.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Even when he was in high school, he was always some kind of a misfit.
Is that why you don't like him, Donna?
Isn't that enough?
Well, it's just that I'm sure you have your dark side. I might have one, too.
Well, at least I try to fight it.
Fight what, Donna? The way you are?
Look, I have tried to make it work out by John being here for Michael's sake. But I knew it was a mistake for him to come here in the very beginning.
Well, he's gone now. Or at least so he says.
Yes. Yes, he is. And I am very relieved about that. And you know, maybe we can get back to normal now.
Normal. Is that really what you want, Donna?
Yes, very much.
Oh, well, I guess I just find that a little hard to believe.
Why?
I've been around here. I've seen things.
Don't believe everything you see.
Sometimes that's not so easy, Donna.
Well, it is for me. In fact, I am going to start forgetting that John Hudson ever lived here.
I heard what you said.
Clara,
At least someone is pleased.
You've had a hard day.
I haven't even begun to tell you about my house calls.
I didn't know doctors still do that.
Yeah, well, Clara Hudson's been pretty sick lately.
I saw her at the party last night.
She's been under a lot of stress. And then Vicky, she came by.
Vicky, the Vicky I met last night.
Yeah, right. I had to go find her tonight. She was out running around in the rain, and Clara, her blood pressure was very high, and I knew if she didn't see Vicky...
After everything else you did today, you went out running around looking for Vicky Love?
Yeah. Well, somebody had to do it. Michael and Donna weren't there.
You're unbelievable.
Vicky can be a real pain.
I gathered that.
But I can't help worrying about her, though. Something's tearing her apart. And she won't tell anybody what it is.
GetReady.com.
Well, why isn't Vicky happy?
Well, I think that she must know something that about her parents that she's afraid to talk to anybody about.
A problem?
Yeah, I think so.
That makes sense. She grew up without her family, and now she's probably afraid to do anything that might tear them apart again.
Mm-hmm. You know, maybe you should talk to her. I couldn't do any good.
I'm sure you helped.
No, she was very upset, and I was just so tired. I was useless.
You were soaking wet in the rain, exhausted, and you're afraid you didn't say exactly the right thing.
Yeah, well, you didn't see her.
No, but I'm sure you helped. You want some?
What I want is you. Come here. I wish I could tell you how important it is to me to be able to come here and tell you all these things.
I love you.
And I love you.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I help you?
A lawyer named Zach Edwards. I was supposed to meet him here at the bar.
Oh, yeah, I know Zach, but he's not here yet.
Oh. Oh, guess I am a little early.
Well, don't worry about it. Elliot, just give your things to Elliot and sit at the bar. I'll tell Zach as soon as he's here that you come, okay?
Thank you.
John!
Hey, Wally. What do you got to do to score a beer around here?
Well, you need to come with me to the bar. That's where we keep them. Mickey, a beer for my friend, Mr. Hudson here. Make it quick. Oh, excuse me.
Sure, right.
Hi, Julianne. Hi, Zach.
Hey, Wally, how you doing? Hey, you got a table for two? I know we didn't make a reservation.
Yes, but,
Zach has been promising to take me here for dinner for over a month, and I finally got him on his way out of the office.
well, it's just that...
Look, I brought some briefs over for Cass. Are you gonna see him?
Oh, I saw him earlier. Gosh, I hope he hasn't been unavoidably detained.
Well, I want to give these to you if that's okay.
Oh, yeah, that's
Do you
fine.
have that table for two before he tries to ditch out on me?
Yeah. Why don't you take this one over here by the window?
Great,
You get a
thanks.
real good view.
Good.
Oh, it's so
Pretty packed in here tonight. Great. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? Thanks a lot.
Zach,
Yeah.
did you forget your appointment?
Appointment? Oh, no. Miss Dubois, right.
Yeah, she's waiting for you at the bar.
Zach, you promised.
Look, she wants to be a personal client. Okay, hey, I'll put her off, okay? Where is she?
Right over there.
The one with the legs?
The legs, right.
Zach?
Honey, this may take a little longer than I thought. Excuse me.
Stupid umbrella isn't even big enough for one. I hope my suit isn't ruined. And it's purple.
At least I brought an umbrella.
Oh, yeah, she's very prepared. She brings umbrellas and earrings and, fortunately, money and guns.
When are you going to give me that back?
When you tell me why you have it.
Oh, quaint little bistro.
Well, the price is right. Come on. Sit. The wine here is excellent. The screw-on cap has a marvelous bouquet.
Cass,
Does your family know that you're skulking around warehouses in Bay City with a gun?
I'll call them later. I heard about Kathleen.
I figured you had.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
I'm so glad I got to see you two when you came to Paris. Remember? What a night.
You mean the night that Kathleen decided to practice her French on the waiter?
Right, and she ordered that bottle of wine that cost more than my car.
It's a good thing that Tour d'Argent accepted plastic.
I just couldn't believe it when Donna told me what happened.
Well, Kathleen was getting real homesick, and she was looking forward to getting back here.
I didn't know what to do. I was so far away. I walked to Notre Dame Cathedral and lit a candle.
Thank you. That was very thoughtful of you. She loved that place.
I know. So how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you back here to stay?
Well, I think so. I'm working for Matt Corey.
Oh. Well, that takes care of the days.
Yeah. Nights are another thing, though. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just thought I saw someone standing outside the door.
What were you doing in that warehouse?
Where's my gun?
Who cares? You'd have to beat somebody to death in order to kill him with that gun.
Hey, I happen to know a lot about guns.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. But I happen to know that this is phony.
You noticed?
Yeah. What are you doing crawling around warehouses with a fake gun?
I didn't mean to kill anybody.
Well, I'm relieved to hear that.
I went to that warehouse to steal back what was mine. It's just been very difficult having him here. And I've tried, really, for Michael's sake.
Oh, you're all heart, Donna.
You know, I even took care of John when he was injured, but he doesn't need that anymore.
Donna, if John stays in Bay City, and I hope he will, I would like him to be able to visit me here.
Is that all right with you, Donna?
It's just that he disapproves of everything I do.
Not everything.
Look, I haven't had an easy time of it, you know. Why can't somebody just give me a break?
Donna, dear, I appreciate all you've done for us. But don't you see, I'm worried about John. I'm afraid he might leave Bay City.
Hello, Donna. I'm home.
Michael. Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
Hey, wow. I've only been gone since this afternoon.
I don't care. I have missed you.
It's been a long day.
Mom, how you feeling?
Much better, thanks.
How's Toledo, Michael?
You know what? You look awfully tired. Why don't we go upstairs,
Because she made me an offer I can't refuse, huh?
Oh, Grandma. Did what Donna say bother you?
At least she was being honest.
Was she?
Don't you think she meant what she said?
I was just wondering. That's all.
So my brother-in-law said he worked with you and that you were good, and that's why I called you.
Oh, I'm good. I'm very good.
Well, that's what I need.
Miss Dubois.
Colette.
Colette Dubois.
Yes?
Oh, no, I was just wondering about the nature of your case.
I want to sue my partner
Why?
because she took my chicken.
What a coincidence. You happen to be here.
Yeah, it sure was. Hey, Scott, you didn't see Cass down in the parking garage, did you?
What's that?
Never mind. I don't suppose you two want anything, do you? No, I didn't think so. Okay, John. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Look, I thought the last time we talked, things were looking up.
Everything was great.
Are you going to level with me, or are you going to sit here and feel sorry for yourself?
Wally, I understand what you're trying to do, and I appreciate it, but I'd rather be left alone.
Oh, no. You've had too much of that. Too long.
I didn't know when I was well off.
John, I have a break coming. Let's go out and get some fresh air, okay?
No, thanks.
That wasn't a request. That was an order. Now, are you going to come with me, or do I get Mickey to escort you?
You wouldn't do that.
Mickey?
Yeah, boss. Never mind, Mickey. Thanks. You know, for a little guy, you sure are mean.
Well, for a big guy, you sure are stubborn. Now, come on.
There. Now, take that bouquet. Isn't that really marvelous?
Marvelous.
Ooh, whoa.
When you were in Paris, remember we went out one other night?
Yeah, I was with your boss, right?
Yeah, my former boss,
Oh. What was her name? Barbara something or other, wasn't it?
Barbara Van Arkdale.
Right.
Only I don't call her that.
What do you call her?
It's not a word you use in polite society.
Yeah, Kathleen only met her that one time, but she didn't like her at all.
Well, Kathleen had good instincts.
I remember Kathleen saying, that Barbara, she's warm and effusive on the surface, but she's hard as nails underneath.
I wish I'd noticed that a little sooner.
So tell me what happened.
Well, I used to model for her. So I called her up when I went back to Paris. One thing led to another, and I told her I was interested in designing.
Now, you were still working for her when we went out to dinner, right?
Right. She let me try a few things. And it turns out that I'm really good at it.
That surprises you?
I haven't exactly had the most wonderful professional life. It was the first time I really saw myself with a future.
Well, that's great.
Not great.
No, not great.
I didn't get to put my name on a single design. Everyone was telling Barbara how sensational she was because of what I did. And I just had to stand in the background and look like an idiot.
But don't lots of designers work under somebody else's label like that?
Well, that's what she kept saying.
But you got tired of it.
I was getting no credit and almost no money. So I went to her and I demanded a partnership.
And she said no.
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 She
Yes.
said yes.
Right.
So I agreed to work as an employee for 6 more months. But after that, I was supposed to get my own label. You know, Nicole Love for Barbara Van Arkdale.
Like Karl Lagerfeld.
Right.
Something tells me this didn't work.
I came to work one Monday morning, and the entire studio had been cleared out.
What?
Workrooms, everything. I couldn't believe it.
This lady isn't too subtle.
But wait a minute, there's more. I pick up a copy of Woman's Wear Daily, and they're raving about Barbara Van Artdale's fabulous fall collection.
And it's yours.
Every last stitch. Barbara Van Artdale could not design a T-shirt for a 4-year-old. And she's getting rich because of people like me.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
You know what the worst part of it is?
What?
I keep running into my designs. Felicia's having a showing at Tops in a few weeks.
Is that why you're back here in Bay City?
I can take a lot, but having my designs shown in the Love Tower under somebody else's name, no, that is where I draw the line.
I can understand that.
I'm the one who told her about Felicia.
And you're going to be the one that louses things up.
Yep, the clothes were shipped to that warehouse where you found me.
What were you going to do?
Steal them back. I don't have to have Barbara Van Artdale crammed down my throat in my own hometown.
There's one thing I don't understand.
What?
If she closed down that studio and took off,
Mm-hmm.
how did you find out about the warehouse?
Oh, I heard she was already in Bay City. I went to her apartment.
Aha. And she voluntarily told you all of this information, including where the clothes were being shipped?
I did have my little gun with me.
Nicole.
Yes, I had to. She looks like this high-class dress designer, but she has actual goons working for her.
There's got to be a better way than
Well,
that.
then you ought to tell me what it is,
Olaf?
because I could...
You have a warrant for your arrest, ma'am.
You're watching
100.
This isn't possible.
If you'll just come with us, please.
Excuse me, I happen to be Miss Love's attorney. May I ask what the charge is?
Assault with a deadly weapon.
But I
Who
never...
is the complainant?
A Barbara Van...
I knew it. I knew she'd try to get back at me.
She said you were holding a gun on her and making all sorts of threats.
Officers, this is the gun. Now, why don't you get a positive ID from Miss Van Artdale?
But that's not a real...
Exactly. It's hardly a deadly weapon, so you're either going to have to come up with a different charge or have Miss Van Artdale drop the case.
You're still going to have to come downtown with us.
Yes.
It's just a formality. Would you fellas mind if we finished our pizza?
We'll be right over here.
Thanks a lot. Actually, we'll never be able to finish it. Maybe we should invite them to join us. What do you think?
Am I going to have to go to court?
I'll take care of it.
That was nice of you to say I was your client.
Well, after everything you just told me, you could use a lawyer.
I guess my scare tactics didn't work.
Hey, don't do any more of that, okay?
Hey, I don't know what to do next.
We'll figure something out.
You're going to help me?
Somebody's got to take care of you. Might as well be me.
Look, what's the problem? Money? What do you mean you're not at liberty to say? Jim, come on, the least you owe me is a decent explanation. Fine. Fine. Today's your last day. I'll have all your stuff shipped to you. Bye.
Michael, I need to tell
Donna,
you
I
something.
don't believe this. Jim Ferguson, my right-hand man in my New York office. He's leaving.
I'm sorry.
I just don't understand what is happening to all the people who work for me.
What, there have been other resignations?
There's resignations, there's disloyalty. Sometimes I just want to sell everything I own and go buy a farm somewhere.
No, you don't mean that.
No, I guess I don't. Give your father too much pleasure. That feels good.
Michael, do you really think my father could still be behind all this?
Donna, who else could get Jim to resign like that and make him promise not to tell me why?
I am. I'm so sorry.
Hey. You didn't do anything. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you tell me what you wanted to tell me, okay?
It's about John.
What about John?
He left.
He what?
He moved out tonight.
Donna, why didn't you tell me this before?
Michael, you were so busy. Who are you calling?
Jane Falkland. Look, when did this happen?
About an hour ago.
Jane, hi. This is Michael. Look, my brother moved out of the house sometime tonight. Get the security guys on it. I don't want him to leave Bay City. No, just get the security crew to look for him, all right? Was he driving the convertible?
Yeah.
He was driving that old red convertible he's got. Look, he shouldn't be hard to find. Call me. Bye. You want to tell me what happened?
I'm really not sure.
Come on, Donna. You were here. How could he just leave and you don't know what happened?
Michael, please stop yelling at me. You know, you're gone, and I'm here trying to deal with your entire family, and sometimes I just can't handle it all.
Right. I'm sorry. Look, I do understand. I really do. Henry Kissinger couldn't deal with all the problems in this house.
It's just that I am trying my best. I really am.
I know you are.
Michael, I hate it when you leave me alone here.
Honey, you know my businesses are in trouble. I mean, I have to travel.
Well, then take me with you.
I can't do that.
Michael, you just don't understand all the things that happen to me when I'm alone here.
Well, like what?
You know, I really mean it. I'm going with you on your next trip.
No, Donna. You're not going.
Feeling better?
Much. No. No. Please don't be an emergency. Please, no emergencies.
Hello? Is Dr. Freeman, please?
Yes, who's calling?
This is Victoria Love.
It's Vicky.
Vicky, hi.
Jamie, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, nothing that can't wait.
Good.
How's Clara?
Oh, she seems to be much better. Listen, Jamie, I wanted to thank you for what you did for me tonight.
Oh, forget it. It was nothing.
It was a lot more than anyone else would have done. Except for maybe Michael. Thanks.
Well, yeah, listen, you just, don't you worry about a thing, okay?
Jamie, let me talk to her.
Hold on, Vicky. You want to speak to Vicky?
Yeah, maybe she needs a friend.
Great. Vicky, hold on a second. Lisa wants to speak to you.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi.
Hi, I was thinking we're both pretty new to Bay City.
Yeah?
Well, I thought maybe that we could get together and have lunch and talk or something.
Sure. I guess we can do that.
Good. I'll check my schedule and I'll call you.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Does she want to go?
Yeah. She didn't sound too thrilled about it.
Well, she definitely needs a friend. But she's not the easiest person in the world to get to know.
Well, I'm not gonna give up on her.
You know something, Grady? You're a pretty nice dame.
Yeah?
Yeah, you are. And you happen to be in luck. Because I just happen to like nice dames.
Soap next.
You look beautiful.
Why, thank you, kind sir.
But it ain't gonna work.
What's not gonna work?
I'm not gonna take you with me on the business trips.
Michael, why not?
Honey, you'd be sitting around all day long. You'd be bored out of your mind, and you wouldn't even see me.
I don't care. I could find something to keep myself busy. I could shop.
Oh, great. I'm going to Saudi Arabia soon. Maybe you could stock up on harem pants.
This isn't funny.
Look, you'd just be sitting around a hotel room, and why do that when you're needed here?
Clara and Victoria can certainly take care of themselves.
What about being pregnant?
Michael, pregnant women do fly on airplanes, you know.
Hey, look. I want you to just take it easy. I want that baby.
Well, so do I.
Okay. Well, didn't the doctor say it would be a little bit easier if you were relaxed?
Yes, he did, but I haven't been able to do that around here either.
Look, tell you what we do, okay? Why don't we just wait until we know for sure that you're pregnant and that everything's okay? And then we'll talk about whether or not you go with me on these trips or not.
Michael, it's just that I feel so lost when you're not here. You know, it scares me
What does?
how much I love you.
Hey, you. What's the matter?
You know, I just remembered that I drew a bath, and I better get into it before it gets too cold and before we get too involved here, you know?
Don't give me that. You look like you've seen a ghost.
I don't have any ghosts in my life, Michael.
Something happened, didn't it?
Maybe I just got the blues.
Why?
It's the end of summer. I hate to see summer end.
Are you moving out of Michael's house?
Yeah.
Where to?
Not gonna ask why.
Well, I figure you'll tell me that when you're ready.
You know of any hotels?
Yeah, what kind?
Well, the operative word is cheap.
Look, it's your lucky day.
What's this?
My place. Stay as long as you like.
Thanks, Wally. Not too many people offer me things like this.
Let's go in. It's really miserable out here.
You got it. What you mean?
Okay, let me get this straight. The chicken in question was a lab animal?
Well, she started out that way, but now she's like my baby.
Why?
See, I am a behavioral psych major at the university.
Uh-huh.
We were using Isadora and...
Isadora?
Yeah, I named her that later because of the way she kind of used to dance around, you know?
Isadora was the chicken.
Oh, yeah. See, she was being used in one of my classes to demonstrate positive and negative conditioning.
I see.
She'd pull a little string in her cage, a light would go on, and she'd get a kernel of corn.
Yeah, well, I'm with you so far.
Okay, so the instructor conditioned her to do this, and then when he was through with her, he was just gonna throw her.
Let her be made in the cocoa vine.
She was corn-fed.
Uh-huh.
So my lab partner and I asked if we could take her home. We took her to our houses on alternate nights. And I just fell in love with her.
What about your partner?
Well, she said she loved her too, the rat.
You're not fond of this person?
Do the words beneath contempt have a familiar ring?
Tell me what happened.
Well, we started taking her out for walks and to the beach. And we found out no matter where we put her down in her little cage, she'd do her trick. And people would even pay money to see her pull the string and get her little kernel of corn. Well, we split the money 50-50.
How much did you make?
Enough to help with my tuition this year. That is until this morning.
Well, that's when you found out your partner was gone.
I knew that she was going to grad school at Ohio State, and I knew that she was leaving today, but I didn't know that she was going to take Isadora with her.
So you're really anxious to get the chicken, Isadora back then?
Well, it's not the money. She's like my friend.
Well, I guess we'll just have to get her back then.
Then you take the case?
Sure. I mean, who knows? We might even find you a few new friends.
Oh, thank you. Okay, you're gonna need pictures.
Oh, no, I don't think that's
at the apartment. We could go there right now.
That could possibly help.
Okay, I'll get my coat and meet you at the elevator.
Great. Oh. Guess what?
I saw her.
She needs my help.
I bet she does.
Look, I'll take you to dinner another night, I promise.
Sorry, this one's on you. I put it on your charge.
Yeah, great.
Well, look, since you haven't eaten, I got you a chicken leg.
Yeah. Would you?
What?
I'll see you tomorrow. Here you go. Thank you. So tell me about
Hey, Zach.
Yeah, how you doing?
Well, I really loved her.
I can see why he's preoccupied. Wally!
There you are. I was so worried when... Nicole!
Hi, Wally.
She followed me home. Can I keep her?
I can't believe it. Where did you two bump into each other?
It's a long story.
Well, welcome home.
Thank you.
How about something to eat or a drink?
Well, actually, we need some information, Wally.
Oh, yeah? What kind?
Do you know if Felicia still plans to have the fashion show here at Tops?
Oh, yeah, a whole lot of fashion shows.
Featuring what designer?
Well, Felicia just called. She's in Rome.
Well, what did she say?
Well, she's going to talk to 3 or 4 designers. She hopes they're as good as Barbara Van Artdale.
Oh, I knew it.
What's wrong?
I think there's going to be hell to pay.
So, how were things at the beach house?
What do you mean?
Well, with rain and all, I just wondered how things were.
If you're trying to find out if Donna was there, she was.
Alone?
Uncle John was there.
Well, perhaps they had things to discuss.
Yeah.
I've been lying to you.
About what?
When you tore out of here in your car so fast, I followed you.
Why?
I was worried about you, Vicky, and I had every right to be.
I didn't get hurt.
Not by a car. Vicky, I was behind you when you were looking through that window.
I didn't hear
I
you.
know what you saw.
They were kissing.
I know.
But I don't know why.
Well, there are a limited number of reasons why one person kisses another.
And one of them is to say goodbye.
Vicky.
Uncle Peter, you don't know everything that happened tonight.
There's more?
Uncle John came back here and moved out.
Tonight?
And Donna says she hates him and she always has.
Well, I don't normally kiss someone that I hate.
Well, I've decided I'm not going to get involved with it.
Oh.
Uncle John's gone. Donna won't be seeing him anymore.
Well, as far as we know, but...
He loves her so much.
Who?
Michael. And I'm not going to be the one to ruin his life.
No, wait a minute. Vicky, where are you going?
Away from here! I hate all of this!
Vicky!
Only on SoapNet.
I know things haven't been going too well.
I don't care. I just want you, and I want your baby. Hmm?
I love you very much.
I love you.
It's just, I know that I've been really cantankerous.
I don't care. Come on.
If I've been hard on you lately, if I've made it difficult for you, it's only because I think you're perfect.
Michael, I'm not perfect. In fact, I'm not even good enough for you.
That's the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever heard you say.
No, it's not. It's true. But I will be. I will be the woman that you deserve.
I love the rain.
Not me.
Oh, and it's so peaceful.
Can you always see good in everything?
I try to.
Why?
It gets me through.
You haven't had an easy life, Don.
Well, that all depends on how you look at it. When Chad first sent me to boarding school, I was so scared. I mean, I couldn't even talk. But that's how I met Miss Butler.
Who's she?
She was a teacher, a good teacher. But she worried about me because I never spoke. But one day, she heard me singing when I thought I was alone.
Is she the first one who encouraged you?
Yeah. I started singing for her, and then she persuaded me to sing in front of the class. Everyone applauded. And all of a sudden, I had all these friends, and I knew I could sing. But it was all because I couldn't talk.
Well, some people might not see it that way.
But I do. When life hands you a lemon, you have to make lemonade.
You know, when I hear you talk, it's...
I know. I talk too much.
No,
right?
no. What I was gonna say is... It's like I can see the sun come out.
Scott. It's 11 o'clock at night.
It doesn't matter. I can see it anyways, okay?
Okay.
Let's go ahead.
Yes, it's just for one night. Oh, I think it's for one night. Yes, just for tonight. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
You got me a room?
Mm-hmm. 1903.
Great.
Are you sure you don't want to see your family?
I'll call Donna when I get to the room. I can see them tomorrow. Oh, I'm tired. Crawling around in packing cases sure takes it out of you.
Oh, it's awful, Wally. Just awful.
I guess this is part of that long story you were talking about. Huh?
Yeah. Come on, I'll take you to your room.
Okay. You stay here too, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Good night, Wally.
Good night, Tess. Welcome home, Nicole.
Thanks, Wally. What's your room number? Just so I'll know.
1908, just so you'll know.
So you're right down the hall from me.
Mm-hmm. Cozy, isn't it?